February is Black History Month, and Edmonton is celebrating the rich and colorful culture through art. Here to tell us more, we have Rick Jamerson, who is the president of the Black Pioneer Descendants Society, so on the far side, and organizer of the Five Artists, One Love art show. Darren Jordan is here as well. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Appreciate it. We've tried to shine a spotlight on the Black history in our area previously on CTV News, but give us an idea what you think the significance of this kind of a month is.
It's a significance in a way that you can delve into the roots of us as a people who've been here over 100 years in Alberta.
Yeah, we are talking pioneers. This is in the 1800s.
That's right. In places like Amber Valley, Breton, Wildwood, Campsie, those are some of the spots where there were actually groups of black families that homesteaded.
Now, when you talk about Black History Month, do you try to concentrate on those pioneers from back day? But obviously there are, lots of people from a lot of different countries and a lot of history.
That is true. That is true. We only focus on our own, but we try to embrace all the others as well.
Yeah.
One of the projects was the Alberta's Black Pioneer Heritage website, which is a part of albertasource.ca's online encyclopedia, and which also has 74 other groups and nationalities that are showcased there.
And so you can learn and find out all about it, especially with the United States down south of us, and we always hear about Black history from that country. It's nice to know what sort of connects is here. All the time, culture and art are a great way to connect with any people from around the world. So tell us about the art show that's coming up.
Absolutely. And one of the things I wanted to just jump in earlier on and say is that we want to really showcase the cultural mosaic within the Black community, as you had mentioned.
It's not like it's all one people or one origin.
No,
right?
you've got the West Indians, Caribbean people. You've got the original settlers that have been out here for over 100 years. People coming in from all over, and the show actually is all about that. It's about diversity. The 5 artists have been carefully chosen, and they all come from very unique backgrounds. 2 have a long history in Alberta. One gentleman is from Zimbabwe. There's another lady from the Caribbean who's been in Canada for a long time. I was born in England. I have Caribbean parents and family. The one love that we share is our passion for art. And it's a great way to showcase local Black talent.
I was thinking it's a neat name for the art show, but it's almost the only name you could come up with, I guess, in some ways too, isn't it?
Yeah,
are you seeing much participation, either through some of the websites or through some of the interest in the show, from non-Black individuals who want to learn?
Absolutely. The art show opening was on February 2nd, and it was packed. There were many people from many different cultures, and that's also part of the show. We want people to come together and have some dialogue.
I have to hope that it's part of changing times too.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know if you would have had the same reaction, say, 30, 40 years ago if the same kind of thing was going forth. You would hope that things are better now than maybe what they were.
I'd like to think so, and everybody's doing their part. Shows like this, your organizations, or many other Black organizations throughout the community that are trying to educate and bring the culture to light.
Why do you think it's important? Why do you think it's important that people need to connect or at least learn about some of our history?
I believe that as a Black person, if you have the knowledge of self and where you've come from, then you have the respect for self, which breeds respect for other people, because they're coming from the same sort of background.
Like connectivity, and if you know where you've come from, you know where you're going.
That's
ideally,
exactly. And that's not just Black people. That's people of all different cultures. There's value in learning about your history. There's value in knowing where you've come from.
So educational, historical, and then also just an appreciation for really cool art.
Absolutely.
All at the same time. 5 Artists, One Love art show is, as you mentioned, already underway, and it's going to run until March the 5th at McDougall United Church. Does that sound about right?
No.
I know. I was suddenly going to this, and I'm going, that doesn't sound about right.
No, there's a concert at McDougall United on 29th.
All right.
And our art show is at the 2 Gallery.
2 Gallery.
Yeah.
And if you want some information, 2gallery.ca can get you that. Also, do you remember offhand, Rick, what the website is for the Descendant Society?
Our website is www.bpds.org.
bpds.org.
.org, yes.
Okay. Excellent. All the best with the show, with the concert, and with the rest of the month.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Thanks for having us.
Still ahead on CTV News, a happy ending for a group of penguins in South America. They had been threatened by an oil spill. And Madonna makes her debut behind the camera. We'll explain.
Medical Watch brought to you by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.